Hey guys, what's up? This is FanPop Kid. And welcome to another rant, though. It's not that big of a rant, but it is truly a rant. A movie review rant, whatever. And this is just just a horrible CG creature film. Of course, it's a shark film, of course, that comes on a sci-fi. I mean, those are one of those horrible, cheap, low-budget creature feature films that came out back in 2010, like somewhere like in the late 2000s or the early 2010s or throughout the 2010s decade, right? I don't think it's still going with in this era or nowadays. I don't know if they still do. I mean, it's one of those cheap looking low budget films that came out on Sci-Fi or on Sci-Fi Channel, whatever, you know. I don't know this. I don't remember if this movie came out in theater because number one, it's got a 78% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it's got like a 3.3 on IMDb, which I think it deserves a little bit lower for me, in my opinion. I don't know how that movie got a 78% on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't understand how this happened. I mean, and okay, for some reason, this franchise got like a half, you know, of liking. Like there's like 50% of us or the people that hate this film or a hater of this franchise, and there's another 50% of people that like this franchise for some reason. I mean, I don't know if it's because of the killing or eating, whatever, you know. I guess that makes sense, but I just don't understand how people liked it, especially with the horrible acting is in the CGI blood or everything like that, right? Of course, I'm talking about Sharknado. Yep. So Sharknado, it came out in 2013. That stars Ian Ziering. I don't know how you pronounce his last name though, but yeah, he's in this movie. Well, I mean, he's the main character of the franchise, you know, named Finn. Let's just start with the plot though. I don't want to get into it right just a minute, but let's just get to the plot. I don't know how to get to the plot though, because it's hard to explain and to remember. But most of the film, well, first off, it's got like it has 6 freaking movies now. Well, this movie has 7 or 5 sequels, which is crazy. I mean, I don't know how that's possible. Now, anyways, though, now we got like the sharks that's swimming around, and it's got like the tornado into like a water tornado full of sharks somehow, which is meant to be rare for a type of storm like this during this type of whatever, you know. So it's got like not a cruise ship, but like a one of those, a fishing boat or whatever. There's a few of the people gets eaten, you know, and then at the beach there's a lot of people gets eaten by some sharks, and guess what? John Hurd is in this film. John Hurd, the one who played Kevin McAllister's dad from the first 2 Home Alone movies. I can't believe he's in this freaking film, and it's crazy though. I mean, John Hurd. I mean, I miss John Hurd. He's been gone for 9 years now, and it's crazy. I mean, I was gonna say rest in peace, John Hurd, and unfortunately, his characters got eaten for saving a girl's dog out of the car, and he got eaten. Unfortunately, John Hurd's character. Yeah, it's got this really bad CGI death to it, which is stupid, you know. It's got this bad CGI water to it. I mean, everything. Now, I think Finn and his wife, or ex-wife, whatever, April, whatever, got divorced at the time, and you know and her new boyfriend or husband, whatever, got eaten. He's dead. I mean, they both got into the car, driving, and it's got this bus full of children and a bus driver or bus helper or whatever, and they save the kids, you know, and the bus driver or the bus helper or whatever gets squished to death with horrible CGI blood and, you know, this horrible death, you know. So they went to this one place that don't make no sense at all whatsoever. They got this one place that never got destroyed. I mean, that offers a new car. I'm like, that okay. How did that place get destroyed or whatever? I have no idea why. I mean, that doesn't make no sense whatsoever. So they went to a new truck, whatever, and, you know, they just drove over to this place where his sons worked, this airplane, you know, his sons worked, you know. Unfortunately, we got this stupid bad silly death CG, or just really silly death of an air sucking in this one woman. This little bitty woman gets sucked into the air from a roof, being destroyed, and she gets sucked in, probably gets eaten alive, whatever, and then Finn's son and this girl, I forget though, with a shotgun. Okay, that's pretty cool though, to have this woman with a shotgun, like a badass way. Okay, that's cool, but. And then, unfortunately, yeah, they're just get rid of the tornadoes and everything, and two of his friends, whatever, gets killed, and Finn, his friend, he gets killed, and the one he's got bit on the leg from the beginning, and then he gets killed, unfortunately. So and then they went to the nursing home to get there, and there's a couple of sharks full of them in the swimming pool, and then Finn took him out in the swimming pool. So. And Finn, his son, he's the only one to survive, though, in the helicopter crash. Of course, this girl, I forget, though, she gets swallowed alive. She didn't get eaten, though. She got swallowed alive by a shark, and then he landed, and then he met back into the nursing home safely, and so, then Finn drove over and knocked out the tornado, and then one thing I forgot to tell you, it's got this really bad CGI death of this guy wearing a red shirt. Guy's arms bite off and screaming and just eating to death and just squish, That's some bad CGI death on that. Who am I kidding? Everything in this movie is completely horrible CGI, Now, so Finn goes to the shark, though, chainsaw inside of a shark's stomach. And then guess what? That girl survived inside of a shark's stomach. Yeah. So everything. Oh yeah, no, sorry about that. I keep doing my thumbs on my fingers. But anyway, no, they both survived. So everything is completely okay now. It's got this really type opening with this, not opening, but this closing with this theme song. In the end credits. Okay. So that's my review of Sharknado. Oh, goodness. Yeah, Sharknado, it is a very bad movie. There's nothing defendable for me about it. None of the characters, a little bit forgettable, just a little bit, though. I understand it's a little memorable for people, though, but, they kept going with the franchise throughout that decade, and they keep, or the last decade, whatever, and I'm telling you, this, there's a second one, Sharknado 2, Sharknado 3, oh hell no, Sharknado 4, 5, of course, the sixth one called The Last Sharknado Movie is about time. Yeah, I know, it is about time that this franchise has been dead for quite some time now. It been like 8 years since that franchise ended? Goodness, but I don't know, but yeah, I'm just glad that they stopped. I'm just glad they're not going to make any more Sharknado movies. I'm glad they stopped making them after 8 years, so that's good. So thank goodness for that, though. So I'm just glad they stopped making any more of those movies, because the rest of the franchise, I don't know. I don't know how this film got grown a more franchise, or five sequels. It just went after sequels. Everything is completely. I'm not gonna bother reviewing 2, 3, 4, 5. Though I am gonna skip these 4 movies into the 6th one, because everything is just don't make no sense whatsoever. It's just hard for me to explain, though, and it's very forgettable. I don't want to watch these movies ever again, though, because I just went through them. Everything's really trash now. But luckily, I got to watch the 6th one for free on YouTube, though. I just watched that film, though. I don't know how to explain much details for it, though. All I know is about time traveling and everything, going back in time just to fix everything, what the sharks did, whatever, I'll talk about the 6th one, for example, right? Yeah, everything in this movie is just completely trash. The first one is just, I don't know, guys. So this Sharknado 1, 2, they were demanding for a sequel, which truly happened somehow. I remember seeing a picture of these people holding these cardboard surfboards that says Sharknado 2, and eventually it did happen. I'm like, what? Oh, gosh. And I actually watched it on Netflix, and I didn't really like it though. I watched the third one, fourth. No, I think I watched 4 and 5 on demand for free, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. And what's funny for the second one, it just shows it onto the Today Show. What's his name in it? Al Roker is in that. I'm like, how is he in this movie though? I have no idea why though. I mean, Al Roker deserves better than in this stupid film. I mean, at least the first those Zombieland 1 and 2 were better than this. I mean, I rather watch Zombieland over all of these films. I mean, gosh. Okay, not only Sharknado is a sci-fi horrible film, there's even other films like Three-Headed Sharks. What's it? Ghost Shark. It's got this little teenage girl, whatever, gets, or whatever how old she is, gets eaten by a ghost shark inside of a water bucket. That is truly a stupid bad CGI death in this type of movies on sci-fi. It's freaking stupid in my mind, you know. I don't want to get into that either, but I would have rather. I'll go back and watch Jaws 2, 3, well, 4, but I'd rather watch 4 over these dang movies, you know. Despite 4 being the worst one out of the franchise, you know. I'd rather watch Deep Blue Sea. That was a much better underrated film over those Sharknado films. Heck, even The Shallow was a great film, you know. That was a good film though from 2016. That was a much better shark movie. There was also a short movie that came out on Netflix. I think it was like a new short movie that's like during a hurricane and everything. But I don't know, guys. I rather watch that over. I just watched that film on Netflix. That was a lot better short film over those Sharknado movies, you know. Even the Meg 1 and 2, those are okay films, but I rather watch that over those Sharknado films, you know. No, I mean the first Meg was pretty good though, with Jason Statham. You know, that was a pretty good film. The second one was alright, but I rather watch that over these Sharknado films. So, you know. I mean, speaking of those people who like the Sharknado films, I mean, I remember seeing these people's comments on one of the Sharknado videos saying, "Oh yeah, Sharknado was my childhood. Yeah, yeah. I mean, oh yeah, I love this. You know. Oh yeah. I mean, I love the characters. Yeah, yeah. I mean, okay. I mean, for people, nothing against them. I mean, for people who love the Sharknado films so much, that's cool though. I mean, that's great. But to me, I'm not one of these people who like the franchise. I'm not one of them now. I'm sorry. I'm not one of these people who like the franchise. I'm sorry, but I am one of these people who hate the franchise, though. Who knows that franchise is that bad for us, in our opinions, you know? But people can like whatever. People can like this franchise, okay? They can like it, okay? If you, like I said, if you like this franchise, that's great, though. But please, don't get mad about it, okay? On this review, okay? I don't understand why you like it so much, but okay, that's all right then, all right? That's cool. I'm glad you like the Sharknado, okay? That's cool though. Okay, the Sharknado theme song, yeah, it is a bit catchy, a little bit. Yes, I'm okay. That's one thing I give credit to, and this one girl with a shotgun. Okay, I give credit to that too, though. But the rest of it sucked. Okay, I'm sorry, just to me though. And I can remember like that movie had 5 sequels, which is crazy. I mean, I don't know how that's possible to have 5 sequels. I mean, gosh. I don't know, guys. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. And that's my review of Sharknado. So, peace out. Team with respect. And I'm definitely going to skip it over to the 6th movie. Because I'm not going to bother reviewing the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, nor 5th. Because those are very, very confusing, unrememberable, and very inconsistent to watch, you know. I mean, that's why I don't want to rewatch them and review them. I'll just rather skip to the 6th one. I mean, the 6th one I thought was way worse. I mean, come on. Yeah, the 6th one was way worse than the other ones, so you know. I mean, I thought the 4th one was the worst sequel ever, but turns out the 6th one is from 2018, you know. But anyway, I'll tell you that. I'll see you to that review. So, see you guys.